Welcome to the car that celebrates 20 years of the legendary Bugatti Veyron. This is the Bugatti FKP Homage, a hypercar built to honor one of the greatest engineering masterpieces ever made. If you love cars, you have a lot to thank Ferdinand Piëch for. The ruthless engineer who became Volkswagen CEO and chairman was the mastermind behind some of the boldest automotive decisions in history. He was responsible for the original Audi Quattro, putting massive engines into normal cars. He also played a huge role in saving Bentley and Lamborghini, and pushing them into the modern era. But his most famous achievement is the Bugatti Veyron, a true engineering miracle. So, how do you honor a car like the Veyron, a broken bar and the man who made it possible? You recreate it. This is the Bugatti FKP Homage, named after Ferdinand Piëch himself. Piëch was a true engineering genius. The Veyron concept began in 1997, when he sketched an 18-cylinder engine while riding a bullet train in Japan. Volkswagen bought Bugatti in 1998 so that this crazy idea could become reality. Several 18-cylinder concept cars appeared over the next few years, even a luxury sedan, but the final decision was to make a supercar. Not just a supercar, a broken bar, a hypercar. Piëch wanted a car with 1001 PS, 400 km/h top speed, all-wheel drive, 0 62 miles per hour under 3 seconds, and still comfortable enough to take his wife to the opera. After many prototypes, the final design was changed to a 16-cylinder W16A using two VR engines. The Veyron project got the green light in 2001, and 4 years later the world got the car. For me, growing up, this was my poster car. Even today, it remains my all-time dream car. Now let's talk about the FKP Homage. What is it built on? It's part of Bugatti's Sur-Mesure, one-off program made for the richest and most exclusive customers. The first car in this program debuted last year at Pebble Beach. This FKP Homage is only the second car made under this program, so despite looking like a Veyron, it's actually built on the Chiron Supersport Plus Mistral platform, meaning it uses the last of Bugatti's W16 architecture, right before they switched to the new V16 engine. The engine was always the heart of the Veyron. Bugatti managed to pack an 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 into the Veyron's engine bay, which was insane back in 2005. Even now, in the era of electric SUVs with 1,000 horsepower, the Veyron still feels like a miracle. Later in its life, Bugatti increased the Veyron's power to 1,200 horsepower. Now, the FKP Homage gets the same 1,600 horsepower engine as the Chiron Supersport. Performance numbers aren't confirmed yet, but we expect figures similar to the Chiron Supersport, maybe slightly lower due to its less aerodynamic body. So expect 0 62 miles per hour in about 2.5 seconds, top speed around 270 miles per hour. The original Veyron was designed by Joseph Cabot, and it broke the mold of traditional wedge-shaped supercars. The Veyron's signature details remain on the FKP Homage: air ducts above the occupants' heads, the iconic horseshoe grille, the C-shaped air intake lines, and the famous two-tone color scheme. This red and black theme is actually the same color scheme as the owner's Veyron, making it a true tribute. Even though it resembles the Veyron, every line has been moved or redesigned, making it unique. Bugatti's current head of design joined in 2008, and one of his first projects was a Veyron facelift. That facelift never happened because Bugatti chose to build the Chiron instead. But this FKP Homage introduces some of those design elements that would have been part of the facelift, such as new L-shaped LED headlights, a redesigned rear tunnel, and quad taillights. I asked to sit inside, but they saw my credit card, a broken bar, so I couldn't get in, but I can still talk about it. The Veyron interior was never about raw sportiness, it was about comfort and luxury. The same is true for the FKP Homage. The dashboard has been reinterpreted with a new teardrop-like design. One of the most important details is the Ferdinand Piëch signature etched into the leather. And the most expensive detail, the clock. It features a 43mm A-Lane S8 Pilcrow timepiece, custom made for this car at the customer's request, worth more than many supercars. So the interior feels very much like a Veyron, because that's the whole idea. It's a reinterpretation of an icon. Now, the question everyone wants to know: how much does it cost? and who owns it? Unsurprisingly, Bugatti won't tell us either. But we do know the car will stay in Europe, and it was designed to match the owner's Veyron. As for price, it's rumored to be similar to the first one-off, which means around £15 million. It's an incredible recreation of one of the most iconic modern hypercars. It's almost a shame it's a one-off, but what do you think? What else would you like to see on a Veyron tribute? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing car reviews. DriveSphere, signing off.